Extra special warning! Our hosts do no research and preparation for these movies. They are just two cynical douchebags. They think just because they have 10 years of bad TV under their belts, they are qualified to review these horrible movies.
Well, YouTube viewers, it's Tuesday again,
and we're back.
Once again with one of the worst movies on Netflix! This week's movie just so happens to be another fucking asylum film. You know, they should have to label fucking asylum films on Netflix.
They should.
It should be in their own fucking category. The asylum film. This week's movie is American Warships. It's a fucking rip-off of that Peter Berg craptastic big-budget Battleship.
It's starring Carl Weathers and Mario Van Peebles.
I don't really have anything to fucking say about that.
I'm sorry. Carl! Jesus, dude.
Yeah, really. Mario Van Peebles was in all kinds of TV shows and movies, and Carl Weathers was in every fucking thing.
And now he's in an asylum film. Is he homeless now or something? What brought him to this level?
But you could tell he only filmed for like one day. You know, they didn't have him for more than one day because he was only in one little room this whole entire fucking movie.
He's like, and you knew, and like you could tell by looking in the room, it was like a hotel lot, like a meeting room kind of thing that they just dressed up.
Like a banquet, not a like a banquet room.
Yeah, a banquet room that they dressed up. And they're like, this is the Pentagon, and this movie established the fuck out of the Pentagon.
You know, normally we don't really name directors or whatever unless it's Fred Olen Ray or, you know, something worth naming. This dude ain't worth naming, but his goddamn name is Thunder Levine.
Thunder Levine.
Or Thunder Levin.
Dude, that's awesome. I love that. Like,
Thunder
is on the set. Kugaga! You know, and it was just fucking, you know, shockwave blast everybody down. Do not mess with Thunder Levine. This almost makes me not want to cut up on this dude too much. I mean, that name scares me. You know, he breaks in the door and he's like, "Are you the two fat fucks who were talking about me?" We're like, "Yes." They're like, "I am Thunder Levine."
He ain't fucking Thor. He's just some crappy movie director. So let's get into the plot of this one.
There's a plot in this one?
Yes, there's a plot in this one.
Yeah, the plot's basically Mario Van Peebles walks around a ship for 335 minutes.
Yes. But anyway, while he's walking around on said ship, the said ship is the USS Iowa, and they are turning it into a museum. You know, they're retrofitting it with all of its old
with all
equipment.
3 people.
And then something in stealth boats attacks the Navy and the Chinese or whatever. So they, you know, Mario Van Peebles charges forward in the fucking USS Iowa.
Which means he just walks around the ship and talks to some old admiral guy, you know, who's always scared of the little bitch.
But he only talks to that guy because the guy was there, and then he disappeared, and he wasn't in the movie for a good fucking half an hour.
But he was still
and then he came back out at the end.
He was still in the ship, though, but you just never saw him.
Yeah.
Did Mario Van Peebles just, put him in his quarters and say, "Don't let him out"?
I really, really hate crappy CG effects, and Asylum does really do a lot of crappy CG effects.
Oh, yes. It's bad.
Not as bad as Birdemic, but we will get into that in a few weeks.
Yes.
But we really do have to stress, Carl Weathers fucking talks like goddamn Christian goddamn Bale Batman.
Yes, he does. You
need to launch a nuke at them.
Yeah, and him and Mario Van Peebles, their fucking enthusiasm for this film was
they're never
fantastic.
together. They never have a scene together.
No, but
Carl Weathers is in the Pentagon because they have the same establishing shot of the Pentagon over and over and over and over again. It's like, yes, we understand. It's the fucking Pentagon.
Like, we get it. It's the Pentagon.
And Carl Weathers, and Mario Van Peebles is on the USS Iowa fighting the whatever they are in stealth boats.
Yes. But it's great, though, because, Mario Van Peebles and Carl Weathers have, no enthusiasm for the film at all. They're just talking through their lines, and then there's Mario, he's
while walking.
Yeah, while walking through the ship. And, he has, him and this orange, greenish-faced chick who looks like the lizard from
weird looking.
Mortal Kombat.
But, yeah, he was fucking one of his naval underlings.
Yeah, like the chick underneath him.
Yeah, she really was.
And she was underneath him, yeah, basically. But she had a green, orange face. It was weird. Like, they, like, fucking put too much fucking makeup on her face, and they were like, oh, fuck.
But not her neck, because her neck wasn't that
No,
color.
her neck was fine, but then her face was just orange and then sometimes green. Maybe she was sick, you know? They were just like, get out there and do this. She was like, I love you, Mario.
So these somethings, because you don't see what these somethings are yet in said stealth boats, can shut down the electronics of the Navy. It can shut down electronics, period.
Yep, just like that.
Isn't that kind of like the Peter Berg one?
This whole movie was basically like that. It was a complete ripoff. Except for they didn't have Carl Weathers and Mario Van Peebles. One walking around a ship for the whole movie, and the other one just sitting in a fucking hotel board meeting room. Yeah, and this little Weasley guy was like, what, the Secretary of State or
I don't remember.
Shit.
All I remember is Carl Weathers, Mario Van Peebles, orange-green chick, and the aliens, which they are aliens that look like lungs with pussy faces. They look like flying sets of lungs with goddamn pussy faces.
They were, basically.
Battleship didn't have lungs with pussy faces, did it?
No, just Peter Berg, and I guess you.
Well, he wasn't even in it, though, was he?
Yeah,
he was just the director.
Yeah, but he's lungs with pussy face.
So the Navy sent the Navy that is Mario Van Peebles sends the worst group of Navy SEALs ever to board said stealth boats.
Navy SEALs
Ever!
Basically, Charlie Sheen and Michael Bihn's fucking Navy SEALs could have whooped that fucking ass.
So anyway, these horrible Navy SEALs are on this ship, and then that's when they first see the pussy-faced lungs floating around. And they all get into a shootout with them inside a said stealth boat, aliens. So besides, like, the crappy CG battles with the stealth ships, the gun battles on said stealth ship, this movie is nothing but lots of conversations in little rooms.
Yes, lots of conversations with Marianne Van Peebles.
In a little room.
With the chick or the fucking scaredy cat fucking admiral.
Or they're on the bridge, a little room.
And what was with the admiral? First he was like, let's fuck him up. And then he was like, let's not do this right now.
Just like Battleship, like Bird said, they have to use old equipment to fight the aliens because the aliens shut down all the new equipment.
Yeah. If your two lead actors aren't into it, how the fuck are the extras gonna be into it? You know, or the people that are like, this is probably their big break. At least that's what they thought. Because walking into an asylum film or a trauma movie, uh-oh, I mentioned trauma, you know, whoa, you know, but if you do that and you walk in, you're like, oh, fuck. God damn it.
Well, but you should automatically know what you're getting into, though.
Oh.
Really. I mean, nobody expects to get into it. Nobody expects, I'm like, hey, I'm going to be an extra on a trauma film. I'm going to be big. That's going to be my big break.
Yeah, you shouldn't definitely not expect that from that.
So the aliens want the world to fight each other. They are trying to make China fight the U.S. and fight to this and a fight to that. So there's a battle and Mario Van Peebles' warship is getting, like, hit by missiles or lasers or something. I don't fucking remember. But his orange-green girlfriend gets hit by pieces of the ship that are made of styrofoam.
Yeah,
it really is. It's like,
you can clearly see. She was like, eh. You could actually see that it was styrofoam. You could tell.
So America goes to DEFCON 1. Ooh, the tension.
I know.
Are we really going to nuke China? Are we going to nuke the boats we can't see? What are we going to do?
I don't know.
Only Carl Weathers can save us. So Mario Van Peebles, he launches one missile. It takes one missile to take down the mothership. That's it. Aliens fucking done.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
And then he does this really awkward kiss with the chick on the fucking lizard face on the fucking boat.
Because she's all hurt too. That's when she was all hurt.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So anyway, the mothership is taken down. Mario Van Peebles saves the day. It flashes to 1 year later, where Mario Van Peebles and Orange Green Girl were married and retired, and they go to the USS Iowa, where they're turning it into a museum again, but they still have to keep it active. So whoop-de-fucking-do. That's the end of this one.
Ooh.
This one was fucking. It was boring. Our review was boring. It's just.
What the hell? We can't
boring.
Look, if the movie's boring, we can't make it exciting. You know, all we can do is sit here and bitch about it. Blah, 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 blah. You know, but that's about it.
So I'm more excited for next week's movie, because there's topless kung fu.
Oh.
There's a dude from House Guest with a massive fucking fro. and there's a whole bunch of Chinese people. And
we don't know how to fight for shit.
Exactly. So we are happen to be reviewing TNT Jackson, finally. We have talked about this fucking movie in 1,000 reviews.
We're finally going to put ourselves in traction.
So for Bird and Gutter, once again, don't forget, next week, TNT Jackson. So get on Netflix, watch that fucking movie, and then watch our review.
That's right.
So this has been one of the worst movies on Netflix.
Hanging out with my
family. Let's just skip American Warships and just do Birdemic.
Yeah, see? You go ahead, you make Hitchcock, and you're like, oh, so cool. Oh, come on. Hitchcock. And then you put Hitchcock. I mean, Hancock.
Oh, Hancock was cool for like the first 3 quarters of it.
That's what I'm saying.
And then it all gets stupid with how him and Charlize Theron can't be gay. The whole beginning of that movie was fucking awesome.
Yeah. I think Damon Wayans really did hit Peter Berg and fucking The Great White Hype. I think he really did knock him out, and he got it was like, I want to make stupid movies. Bring on Battleship. Aliens with pussy and lungs and pussy faces. I was like, Admiral, you're a retard. Get out of my face, fuckhead. Save us, Carl Weathers. You're our only hope. Just get that look off your face before you do it.